Almost 70 to 80% people above 50 years and older already have the sick liver, especially fatty liver. This is like the minimum problem. Usually it is a lot worse. In today's video, I'm gonna help you a lot with perfect blend that I described in many of my books about nutrition and natural remedies. Now let's talk about the fatty liver. And fatty liver does not start with the pain, it starts silently. You feel tired after meals, your blood sugar goes up and down, and your belly grows even if you don't eat more. And your energy drops after 3 p.m. And inside your body, your liver is slowly filling with the fat. But here is something most people in the West have never heard of. In traditional Chinese medicine, one of the most respected foundational herbs for restoring deep organ balance is called Rehmannia glutinosa. And today I want to explain why this ancient root may be one of the most interesting natural support for liver fat, blood sugar imbalance, inflammation, and metabolic stress. In this modern era, we don't know how to use proper natural remedies at all, especially in this Western, like Europe, United States, and those like Western civilizations countries. A lot of those unbelievable information we receive and I did learn from traditional Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine is known for the couple of thousand years with perfect natural remedies, and a lot of them, if not all of them, are scientifically proven to help you. That's why today I'm going to recommend you Rehmannia. And Rehmannia sometimes is called Chinese foxglove or Di Huang. It's a flowering perennial plant native to China, Japan, and Korea. There are 6 species, but one of the most commonly used in traditional Chinese medicine is Rehmannia glutinosa. In herbal medicine, both the fresh root and prepared cooked or dried root called Shu Di Huang are used therapeutically. In traditional Chinese medicine, Rehmannia is considered sweet, slightly bitter, cooling in nature, and strongly nourishing to yin energy. It is said to affect the heart, liver, kidney, and the stomach meridians. And this is where it becomes very interesting for the fatty liver. Why a lot of us getting fatty liver each day, of course, is going to be especially about very poor nutrition that we use probably for the couple of decades, and using every day for the most people, especially after 50 years and older, chemical medications. And when you get after 50 years and older, your intestines does not work properly, your immunity is very poor or poorer than ever before, and this is just a couple information why you get fatty liver. Why fatty liver is connected to yin deficiency. In traditional Chinese medicine, many chronic metabolic conditions, including fatty liver, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and adrenal burnout, are seen as a pattern of heat and internal dryness, often connected in yin depletion. And modern science describes similar processes in a different language. Chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, oxidative stress, or cellular energy dysfunctions. When the liver becomes resistant to insulin, it stores excess glucose as fats, and over time this fat builds up in the liver cells, creating non-alcoholic fatty liver. One of the key natural compounds isolated from Rehmannia is catalpol, and studies suggest that catalpol may improve hepatic insulin resistance, supporting and reduce oxidative stress, and support liver cells' energy metabolism. In animal studies, catalpol helped improve glucose control and reduce metabolic burden in the liver. And this is so crucial to remember. Almost always people who have fatty liver have those insulin problems in their body. This is one of the most serious problems in today's modern world. It's going to be insulin resistance, it's going to be diabetes, it's going to be liver problem. Right, my dear viewers? So that's why this Rehmannia is so perfect for our everyday health, especially for the liver. Blood sugar and the liver fat connection. If your blood sugar is unstable, your liver is under constant pressure. Research has shown that extract of Rehmannia root may lower glucose in animal models, reduce ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and they support weight regulation, improve insulin signaling pathways, And when insulin resistance improves, the liver is less likely to convert glucose into stored fat. This is one of the most important mechanisms of reversing fatty liver naturally. So this is the first thing that we can fix with the Rehmannia, right? It's going to be liver problems connected with insulin resistance or diabetes. It's going to really help you in the safe and natural way. Second thing is so crucial to remember is going to be Rehmannia. It's really have really strong anti-inflammatory properties. And fatty liver is not just a fat, it is inflammation. And Rehmannia contains multiple bioactive compounds, and those compounds have been studied for anti-inflammatory properties, immune modulation, antioxidant activity. And Rehmannia is traditionally used to clear the heat from the blood, nourish deficiency patterns, stop internal bleedings, and support adrenal resilience. And the modern interpretation, it may help calm chronic inflammatory stress that damage the nerves tissues over time. And let's talk about a couple of also very important informations that Rehmannia had other health benefits that really can help your liver and generally your health in a safe and natural way. First is going to be Rehmannia and the metabolic and neuroprotective protection. Another fascinating aspect of Rehmannia is neuroprotective role. Neurodegenerative diseases share similar metabolic patterns with fatty liver, mitochondrial dysfunction, chronic inflammation, oxidative damage, and research suggested catalpol from Rehmannia reduce neuronal loss, improve signaling pathways, and support cellular energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, kidney energy is closely linked to bone strength, hormonal balance, and aging. In clinical reviews analyzing over 300 studies involving Rehmannia, containing formulas suggested possible supportive effect for osteoporosis and post-menopausal women. Since fatty liver is often appear together with hormonal imbalance, insulin resistance, and bone density, this makes Rehmannia unique, especially for your health. A lot of you never realize that this is just a couple of information about Rehmannia. We know Rehmannia for a couple thousands of years. And now that you really know a lot better about Rehmannia, let's give you information about suggested doses. Forms commonly available is going to be dry root slices. They are also called shu di huang for decoction, capsules, powdered extract of tinctures. In traditional decoctions theme method, you really need 9 to 15 grams of dry root. Simmer gently in the water 20 to 30 minutes and drinks once to twice daily. Capsule extract is typically 250 to 500 milligrams, 1 to 3 times daily depending on concentration. And in powder form you need 1 to 3 grams daily. Mix into warm water. And always begin with lower doses and observe tolerance because Rehmannia is cooling and moistening. It is often combined in traditional formulas with warming digestive herbs such as ginger or cinnamon bark. And this is unbelievably important. A couple more information at the end of the video. Like 99% people is going to be so satisfied with Rehmannia. I work with Rehmannia with my patients almost 2 decades, but a couple information about safety precautions when you use Rehmannia. Although Rehmannia is often discussed in relationship to liver balance, caution is important. Possible side effects include mild nausea, loose stool, bloating, fatigue, dizziness, headache, and a heart palpitation. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is generally not recommended if you have chronic diarrhea, big digestion with abdominal distension and spleen deficiency pattern. Important warnings may lower blood sugar, caution in diabetes. Stop at least 2 weeks before surgery and is not recommended during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Avoid if you have chronic liver disease without professional supervision, and the most important things for you if you have problems with your liver is going to be consult with medical professional that really can help you with your liver problems, and they can include dose Rehmannia. I do this for the almost 30 years. If you have any kind of liver problems and if you want to be healthy, call our office from any country in the world and we give you information how we can help you. My name is Mario and I'm European medical professional. For the last 26 years, experience working with the patient all around the world. My primary areas of expertise are nutrition, natural medicine, physical therapy, and rehabilitation. And I'm also author of the 4 books. My first book is called Intermittent Fasting, The Secrets of Health and Longevity. And my other 3 books are called Miraculous Natural Remedies, Part 1, Part 2, and the Part 3. Those books have been translated into 12 foreign languages and have helped thousands of people all around the world regain their health, strength, and vitality. And they can help you as well. You can purchase all of my books directly from my official website, MarioLab.hr. Your health deserves knowledge, experience, and proven natural solution. And I believe in my books you will find thousands and thousands of information that you never heard about, especially about natural remedies. As I said, all of my books are translated into 12 different languages. You can buy it on my website, MarioLab.hr.